The following is a Carter Media production by CarterPod. Good afternoon. This is episode number 2 of the CarterPod Featured Business Podcast. I'm your host, Drew Tully, and today's topic is Mental Health Awareness Month. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, we want to take the time to address the importance of mental health awareness and how we can all work together to break down its stigma. We are joined by 3 special guests: behavioral health professional Mindie Stovall, RN, Program Director at Carroll County Memorial Hospital Senior Life Solutions Program; Rachel Davidson, the Chief Communications Officer of CCMH; and Shelbie Alexander, Director of Community Health at CCMH. With that, let's go ahead and bring Mindie in. Hi, Mindie. Thanks for joining us, and tell us about yourself and Senior Life Solutions.
Hi, thank you for having me. As you said, my name is Mindie Stovall. I'm a registered nurse, program director at Carroll County Memorial Hospital Senior Life Solutions Program. Our program is designed to meet the unique needs of aging patients in our area, typically 65 and older, who are experiencing depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges associated with aging. As the program director, I am responsible for directing and coordinating the activities within the group and program. We are here to help do community education and create awareness of the program. We provide therapy in group and individual sessions. Our groups are usually about 6 to 10 patients, and we also provide family therapy sessions.
Thanks for introducing us to your program. Now let's dive into our topic. What is mental health?
So mental health refers to a patient's or a person's overall psychological well-being. It encompasses the way individuals think, feel, and behave, as well as how they cope with their day-to-day lives. Good mental health isn't just the absence of mental illness. It involves having the resilience to handle stress, maintain positive relationships, and make healthy choices. Mental health can be influenced by various factors within our lives, including biological, environmental, and social.
And what is Mental Health Awareness Month, and why is it so important?
So according to Mental Health America, or MHA, in 1949, they introduced Mental Health Week, which eventually became Mental Health Month to help educate Americans about mental illness and mental health. Each year, organizations and programs like ours come together to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health, help improve access to care, educate communities on signs and symptoms, and highlight mental health programs globally.
You mentioned signs and symptoms. What are some of those signs and symptoms that someone is struggling with their mental health?
Some of the signs and symptoms that some may notice is changes in sleep or eating patterns, feelings of sadness, hopelessness, helplessness, or just having the urge to just want to give up. Little to no energy, loss of activities, and mood swings are just to list a few.
If someone wants to connect with Senior Life Solutions, how can they do that?
They can start by calling 660-329-6088. That is a direct line. You can also get in touch with your healthcare provider, and he will be able to refer you over to our program. However, it is important to note that our program does not require a referral from your healthcare provider. Anyone can refer anyone. So if you have a neighbor, someone at church, or a family member, you can go ahead and just call us and let us know, and I can reach out to them and assess them for the program.
To continue our conversation about mental health, we're joined by Rachel Davidson from Carroll County Memorial Hospital. Rachel, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. It's such an important month, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to share.
So let's start with the basics. What are some ways people can get involved with Mental Health Awareness Month?
There's so many ways. I mean, you can get involved in your local awareness and advocacy activities, and even small steps count, like taking a walk outside, practicing mindfulness, or watching your favorite movie with a friend. And if you feel comfortable, we really encourage you to share your own journey with others because it really helps reduce the stigma around mental health.
Absolutely. And speaking about health, can you tell us about what 988 is?
Yeah, 988 is a crisis and suicide lifeline. It's fantastic, free, and confidential, and it's available 24/7 to anyone. And when you call or text 988, you'll be connected with trained crisis specialists right here in Missouri. And you'll hear an automated greeting first, and then it'll give you options like press 1 for veterans. And these specialists are on the line to listen, support, and connect you with local resources.
And that's obviously a critical resource, but what if somebody needs in-person help?
Lately they've opened up these crisis centers in our region, and they're just a huge benefit. They're walk-in centers that are open 24/7 every day of the year. And these are for adults who might need immediate psychiatric care, medicated assisted treatment for opioid use, brief therapy, peer support, and more. You don't need an appointment. You can just walk in and ask for help.
If someone's looking for help on their own, are there ways they can do that in their day-to-day life?
Yeah, this year we really encourage people to look around and look within. Try getting 15 minutes of sunlight, even if it's through a window. Clean up a space for 10 minutes. Those little small steps really make a difference. Keep photos of a loved one around just to boost those positive feelings. And if you struggle with racing thoughts at night, consider keeping a journal next to your bed and writing some things down to get those thoughts out of your head before you go to sleep.
And that's great advice. How is Carroll County Memorial Hospital helping raise awareness locally?
Yeah, at CCMH, we facilitate a community-wide task force that's focused on mental health and substance use disorder. And we have over 30 participating organizations, and we meet monthly to talk about community needs and, more importantly, how we can address those needs. And we're really committed as a group to building a healthier, more supportive environment for everyone.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today and giving us this special insight.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure. And just remember to reach out, talk to someone, or call 988 if you need help.
Well said. To conclude episode number 2 of our podcast, now we'll bring in Shelbie Alexander, Director of Community Health at CCMH. Shelbie, thanks for joining us. What are the ties between physical and mental health?
Physical and mental health are deeply connected. What happens in your body affects your mind, and what happens in your mind affects your body. If you're dealing with chronic illness or chronic pain, it can make you feel overwhelmed, sad, or even depressed. Taking care of your body helps your mind stay strong, and taking care of your mental health helps your body stay healthy. They work as a team, and both are very important.
And why does population health exist?
Population health helps keep people healthier longer instead of just treating people when they're sick. Population health focuses on helping people stay healthy through preventive care and annual wellness visits and environmental factors that affect people's health, like living situations, transportation, and being able to afford things like medications.
You mentioned annual wellness visits. What are those and how do they tie into mental and overall health?
An annual wellness visit is a yearly checkup for those 65 and older, free of charge to those with Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans. These visits do not address things like the flu or sinus infections, acute illnesses. They're about preventing problems before they start or catching them early. During an annual wellness visit, you can expect to be screened for things across the board, like any cognitive issues or dementia or depression. These screenings can also include cancer screenings and blood work. They're performed by your clinical team and provide you with a nurse care manager to guide you through your healthcare journey.
What other programs do you offer that are specific for mental health and care management?
We have a program called PCHH. It stands for Primary Care Health Home. It can be confusing because it's not an actual home, but a team that will help guide Medicaid patients through chronic conditions in their health care. This program is a simply added benefit to Medicaid patients that provide behavioral health services, nurse care managers, and other resources throughout the community.
How does someone know if they qualify for the PCHH program?
If you have Missouri Medicaid or a Medicaid managed care plan like Healthy Blue, Home State Health, or United Healthcare of Missouri, you can reach out to someone on our population health team at 660-542-1695, and we'd be happy to help.
Finally, what should people keep in mind for the rest of this month?
As we mentioned earlier, mental health is deeply connected to physical health, and both are essential to take care of your overall well-being. That connection is also echoed in many other important May awareness months, like National Stroke Awareness and National Physical Fitness Month. Each of these remind us of the importance of taking care of steps to take care of our bodies and minds. Whether it be managing stress to help lower your blood pressure, staying active to support mental health, or simply checking on someone who might be struggling, every small action can count towards great results.
Thanks to all listeners and viewers for tuning in today. Be sure to like us and subscribe to stay up to date with future podcasts. We also want to thank Mindie, Rachel, and Shelbie for stopping by today. You can find useful links for mental health and mental health awareness on the CarterPod Facebook page and also in the YouTube bio of this video.